Now, you can already see it right here, the USB. Now, this is really intriguing because, look, you see Minecraft Studio and SVG written on the same USB. Hannah, this is jolly exciting.
This is jolly exciting. So if you are a collector of Wibblers, perhaps you're brand new to the collection, this USB itself, as you've said, Charlie, it contains both the Minecraft Studio and the SVG files. So if you're using something like a Brother Scan and Cut, it'll all work together. But it also has two collections on here as well. So yes, absolutely, it has that brand new Spooky Street. But this USB will be the first time you're seeing on USB the Germinator Wibblers as well.
Really? There's so much there. So on the USB, so if you're thinking like backgrounds and so on?
Oh, yeah, definitely. So Minecraft Studio side of it not only has the reflection artwork that will work alongside your dies, it has beautiful scenes, pattern papers, all that sort of thing, and textured papers to work alongside the dies and, of course, the designs. It also then has what we call our scene builders. So all of the characters, all of the haunted house as Minecraft Studio files. And if you're completely new to Minecraft Studio, we will be showing you a little tour around that during today's show. That is a graphics program where you can create basically whatever you can imagine.
It's the most intuitive program I think I've seen.
Yeah.
Because you think graphics program, there's some out there, but you need like a degree in.
Yeah.
This, it's so easy. Literally, within minutes, you can pick this up. 10% of the USB is already gone. I mean, if you really want to get sorted out, I would go for the one with special dies.
Yes.
And maybe go for this too. Even if you've got a scan and cut, it's nice to have dies as well.
Yeah,
best of both worlds,
it's best of both worlds, and it's also going to craft in different ways for you because, of course, we know with the scan and cut, we can change the sizes of those files and make them bigger, make them smaller. But with the dies, you get that beautiful bevel edge with all the detailing in there as well.
Best of both worlds. On one USB, that's fantastic. Seriously, Hannah, where have you been? This is flying. I'm not kidding. You absolutely adore this stuff. You know what? It's a little bit spooky, not gory or scary. No. It's fun spooky with, I don't know, there's like a little bit of a gothic kind of touch to them, but they're still friendly.
They're still friendly,
It's a bit Nightmare Before Christmas, yeah. It's a bit Tim Burton-esque, isn't it? It reminds me a little bit of that, but even cuter, I think. They're really good. What a clever balance to get to. Atmospheric, but cute at the same time. Right, I would absolutely go for the USB and the dies there. Obviously, the dies are the one-day special. Now, the Q and I, we're looking at these before the start of the show. We couldn't stop touching these. These are absolutely brilliant. Right, so Hannah, we know these well already.
Yeah.
This is brand new today?
Yeah, to the show today, and do you know what? A lot of fun. Pumpkins, obviously at this time of year, not just Halloween, we're looking at harvest designs as well, but we are seeing such a huge trend in home decor, in creating that really beautiful artisan kind of porch feel, where you've got, you know, your decorated pumpkins, we've got obviously the large and the small, we've got the sisal, and then of course those traditional Halloween colours from, of course, that wonderful brand, which is your Cadence, at the front, and little sponge applicators too, so you've got everything you need to get going.
It's all in there. So you could put like a scary face on there, or just keep it quite natural. You might get some more pine cones around it or something, or some berries. Some other items you might already have, but you could just go lovely harvesty, natural autumn look with this.
Yeah, you absolutely could. You can completely mix it up. If you want to go all in with Halloween, you can do that too. What it's worth saying, you can carve into these as well. They are hollow, so if you take a craft knife, the best way to do it is obviously safely, I have to say that, but move the pumpkin rather than trying to move the craft knife.
Maybe draw it on with pencil first or something.
Exactly, yeah.
Do a scary face. Battery-powered tea light in there.
Yeah.
You could probably cut the lid off, I suppose. I don't know, there's bound to be a way. By the way, this one here, I mean, it is a beast. That's normally £19.99, okay? Look, it's 33 centimetres, that is a good size. So they're all ready to go. So literally, straight on with the paint then, if you want to.
Straight on with the paint. And I just have to show you guys this, because this is Halloween in a pot. Let's just get that open, and you can say, I'm just going for it.
That is a proper Halloween orange.
Isn't it? I mean, if you had to imagine.
Or just autumnal.
Just how gorgeous that is. I love it, I love it, I love it. And what's great about the lacquer paint is it retains that beautiful high gloss finish as well.
You can't knock the colours when it comes to Halloween, or just generally speaking autumn. That is just warmth in a pot. It's lovely. So what's this? I mean, I love Cadence. But
Cadence acrylic paint. This is our hybrid glitter, which is amazing. So throughout the whole pot, hopefully you can see, you've got
So
that
it's
glitter
glitter in there?
suspended, yeah, within the paint.
Nice.
What's great though, even though it's a really deep, dark black colour, wait, don't want to go away.
Fire there. Rather
When you
you than me,
actually
Hannah.
paint it, when it dries, that glitter comes to the surface. So you get this beautiful design shimmer over the top.
I mean, if it's
almost
got
like a
Cadence written on
holographic.
it, I'll
You know, it's
I'll
gonna
have
be
it.
amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably my favourite paint brand. Certainly one that love it. So there you go. It's everything you need in there. Do you know what? We talked earlier, didn't we? People are really going for it with decorations each and every season, actually. Honestly, and I think it's such a wonderful thing. It's a trend I've personally really seen grow and grow and grow. It feels like it. Look, you're saving £25.95 if you're a club member today and you go for this brand new kit. That's like a warehouse clearance price. It's not. It's brand new. So 437184. Right, easiest way to shop is on the website, createandcraft.com. We've got some members deals, by the way, on the show. Now, you may have seen some of these yesterday. When you actually put them into your basket, the price lowers even more. Now, if you have maybe been away this weekend, on Friday at 4 o'clock, I actually launched this event. It was a big, big moment. It was the Craft Club celebration event. You can see it. We're advertising it everywhere. People absolutely love it. This event finishes tomorrow around about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So when you add items to your basket, there's a good chance they'll be discounted even more if you're club members. So if it's something you had your eye on, it could be a great time to buy it. But once again, the extra discount is applied when you go to checkout. Right, thanks then, Hannah. I think we should see these designs in more detail.
Yeah, I think it's all very well seeing them sort of on the pack shot there, but actually let's get into what is included within this bundle. So first things first, we've obviously got Spooky Street, which is our wonderful haunted house. And there's just
These
something...
are the dies, sorry, not the
This is the
SVG
dies,
files.
yeah. We have got designs for the SVG files we can
This
go
is the
through
one
as
that's
well.
special
This
dies,
is the dies, yeah. And what we've given you for the house itself is not just one size, but a whole row of houses. So this is great. Depending on what sort of project you're into, you could have this as a full card front, you could have several houses, create a little scene, you know,
Cool
mix and
gift
match
tag,
those.
actually.
Really cool gift
Why
tag,
not?
isn't it? Yeah,
I mean,
really,
why
really
not?
fun.
Party bags and things.
What I particularly love about this is that kind of lazy, hazy feel that you're getting from that light. It looks like it's properly shining through the windows.
Like
now.
through fog or something.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like diffused.
Yeah, exactly. Diffused is a really great word for it.
Yeah.
Now, it is worth considering. Why not print these out on something like a printable vellum to get that even more spooky feel to them as well? A few little bright lights behind those two, a lot of fun.
You're right, the light's very clever there. actually.
Very fun, yeah, of course. And that lovely sort of acidy green kind of colour
Yeah,
there. It's great. Next up are Wibblers. And these are a firm favourite with you guys at home. So we couldn't go over Halloween without bringing you characters for that. And I love these. Now, I had a little bit of help when I was creating the demos for this. My two little boys love Halloween. And they are 2 and 3. And what I liked was they could craft with this without being frightened or scared or anything like that. And this is just a bit of fun. Now, we do need names for these characters.
Right.
I will preface that by saying Ruben and Darius have named this one.
They've been working hard.
They have, yeah. This one is called Scary, Scary
They're
Pumpkin.
crafters already?
Yeah.
Good on them.
Yeah. Scary, Scary Pumpkin.
Right,
Which I
nice.
thought, yeah, do you know what? Fits the bill.
It does.
But into that, we've also then got a lovely sort of witchy vibe there. And of course, our little mummy too. A lot of fun. And of course, as you can see, cut them, decoupage them up and create them into those wonderful toppers as well. Next up.
That's really good fun. You know what, when it comes to characters, I'm a bit divided actually with various different designs.
Yeah.
But those I really do. You know, it's just, it's high quality art at the end of the day.
It is super,
but
super cute.
They're a little bit mysterious, but still cute. That must be such a hard balance to get with Halloween. It's either one or the other.
Yep.
That is so universal, that appeal. Right, these are
Of
great.
course, we've got our witch, so we need a broomstick. And what more fun, of course, than creating this maybe around a frame? Have these with the sticks of the broomstick. Is that a stick? Would you call it a stick bit?
Stick bit of the handle broom.
Handle, that's the word I was looking for. This is great
I
for
don't know.
framing your photos, for instance. Decoupage them up, layer them up, tell your stories with them. But I have to share these guys with you.
You
Look at
can't get
these.
individuals, by the way. We've changed the details at the bottom of the screen. If you just want one of the sets, grab it.
We have then got our little ghost and our very, very, very cute skeleton. And what I love is the attention to detail. I think what brings in this more sort of humorous edge to these is things like that ghost sock has fallen down. Now, this is our David at Highlight HQ. This is his favourite character. And there's something very, very sweet. You can see he's got his arms outstretched. You can probably tell he's doing like the woo.
It's like a pathetic ghost, which makes it so adorable.
Yeah.
Trying his best.
He's trying his hardest, which I think is just the most adorable thing. And of course, these are downloads. The artwork that you're seeing is a download available from our website, highlightcrafts.com. What that means is you can print these as many times as you like. You're not limited to a paper pack. You can lay your dies over the top and cut. But what it also means is you can print these onto any medium that your printer will take. So this could be fabrics. This could be, as we've mentioned, printable vellum. This could be acetate. I mean, this with that sort of see-through effect on it would be really, really fun as well.
I love printable rice paper, seriously. Imagine decoupaging fun, spooky vases or something.
Decoupage rice paper onto those pumpkins.
Hannah.
It's got to be done.
On the inspiration train, we've left the station. Rice paper, rice paper on the pumpkins. That'd be absolutely brilliant.
Got to be done.
This is an absolute must. It's a bundle, by the way, if you have just joined us. So it's all of these for a ridiculously good price. Loving it. Right, so what are we looking at now?
Okay, so let's have a look at what is included on our USB.
So this is separate from that one-day special. One-day special, all about the dies at a discount. Brilliant. But if you want to have that, the USB, great. So lots of you will be adding the one-day special die sets with the USB. I mean, it makes sense to get them both.
Yeah, 100%. And if you are a collector of the Wibblers, this is that next volume in the series. So, of course, we've just seen them in the die format. On the USB is your Spooky Street Wibblers, your Boomstick and your Haunted House as well. So you've got every single character there. But we break it down further. So included on the USB is the graphics program Minecraft Studio. Please don't let the idea of a graphics program put you off. It is super intuitive, made by crafters for crafters, and super, super easy to use. I'm sure we will get a chance to go through that in today's show, and we'll be able to show you how easy it is. But let's take a look at all the characters, because we don't just give you Scary, Scary Pumpkin. What we give you is Scary, Scary Pumpkin, and then start taking elements away to give you other elements to build in as well.
It's like characters from a story,
yes,
isn't it?
It is.
They're all tied together, don't they?
Yeah, 100%. Again, different colourways. So perhaps you are looking for a different colour palette. You've got the different colourways of the houses there. Perhaps you fancy your ghost without the legs.
Yeah?
We can absolutely do that. Or maybe your little skeleton friend without his
Most adorable ghost I've ever seen.
He's so
never
cute,
thought I'd say that.
He's so cute. But also included are the background papers, again, designed absolutely to go alongside this beautiful artwork. One of the questions we get asked most of is, where do you get your background papers to work alongside your dies or your Minecraft Studio projects? This is where they are. Again, different colourways, different scenes. We've got some with the full moon.
Jeez,
they're so atmospheric, aren't they?
I want that to be like a video game I can play or a
Oh my
film I can
goodness,
watch.
yeah.
You know, it's like a screenshot. You can always feel a story.
You absolutely could, but if you start thinking about this in terms of just taking elements of these pictures, for example, this one that we're looking at the moment, it doesn't necessarily have to be Halloween. This could be the start of, I don't know, like a Sherlock Holmes mystery or something.
It totally could.
Couldn't it? It really, really
so
could.
So you can literally just click and print.
Click and print these.
It's so easy.
Yeah,
click and print. There's a card sorted, you know, in terms of your background.
So the sizes that are loaded on the USB is A4, and then of course we've got A5 as well. But being Minecraft Studio, we can change the sizes, we can change the colours, we can change the elements of what we're using from these as well. It's so, so flexible. Again, lots and lots of fun. Of course, this is more heavily towards that Halloween vibe with the scary, scary pumpkins there. But you know what? I love the colour palettes of this. This is more of your sort of purples and lilacs as well. Furthermore, we have really fun sort of haunted house images at the top there, which are a lot of fun. But again, this is all designed to work together. Included on the Minecraft Studio files are your digital stamps. So perhaps you want to print these out onto, I don't know, something like copy paper, give it to the kids for Halloween, let them colour them in themselves.
Yeah.
Lot of fun. Similarly, if you wanted to print this out on your toner printer, you could then foil these images as well.
Catalyst foiling machines.
Absolutely.
Oh,
It would really, really work beautifully with that.
Idea.
But it's not just ends there. With the program, you can mask these off, you can cut elements out of them, so you can build whole scenes as you would do with physical stamps as well. But we don't stop there with volume 4 of this USB. We have another collection to share with you on this. And this
Have a scroll through. you'll be inspired in no time.
Yeah. I mean, the Germinator Whippers are the sweetest thing. They're like little gnomes, and they are all about the garden. So perhaps you've got someone in your household who is just obsessed with the garden. Maybe you want to create things like little cards or seed packets, and you want to decorate them with something that's all going to work together. Really sweet little characters. Our little Mo is so
Imagine
sweet.
these were 2 red robins, actually.
You
some of
absolutely
these.
could, yeah. And that's the wonderful thing about having these in that
Yeah, like the
studio
wheelbarrow,
for
for example.
Yeah.
I can totally imagine that. A little prop.
You could, yeah, use these all together with previous USBs that we
Well,
brought out. It's topiary, isn't it? It's quite
Look, I want-
fetching,
I
isn't
want to
it?
get some.
But same thing, you know, all your characters in your digi-stamps there as well. The reflection artwork in all the colourways. So something like your pink watering can, you would actually pay for as an additional download on our website. It is included on the USB. Our characters, both the standard and then the reverse as well, which is a lot of fun. It means the backs of your designs are going to look as beautiful as the fronts. And then a whole host of patterned papers, textured designs, all colour picked, all colour matched to work alongside those Germinator collections. And then we've got Spooky Street papers as well.
Oh, there you go. They're brilliant. And like, that's just general autumn, isn't
Isn't it? Yeah. I mean, this just looks like marbling. I mean, I think that's a lot of fun.
That's like
almost like retro.
It is. I'd had that for someone. That's like a Mediterranean terracotta colour there, isn't it?
Love it.
These are really nice. I mean, look, with USBs like this from in the studio, you know they're going to be absolutely jam-packed full of designs. That's absolutely the case. So £40, 49 pence. That's for USB, Microsoft Studio and SVG files. So, and do you know what? Let's say you haven't got a scan and cut yet, because it's worth thinking about. You've got this ready, haven't you?
Yeah.
It's like an expansion pack of art. So yeah, you can see the SVG and Microsoft Studio USB. That is fantastic. Right, so there's the USB. Let's have a look at the Germinators, though. These are great. So perhaps you want to actually buy the dies to work with the artwork on that USB. You can download them if you want. So if you just want to buy the dies and download the art, you can do. But either way, whatever works for you. But you know what? We can't ignore something glaring at us now. Normally, £112.92. Right, it's lowered to £31.40. Do you know what? Let's have a look at these in a bit more detail. Honestly, Hannah, were you aware of this? That's taking my breath away a bit.
No, I genuinely, that is the first time I've seen this being this price, and that's
You and me both have, actually.
pretty crazy.
I knew it was a discounted, but I won't lie, I didn't actually know that. Genuinely, I didn't. I mean, I really didn't. £81, 43 pence off. That's daft. It might not even be right. It might not. The bosses aren't here, it's a Sunday night, so roll with it, grab it. £31. I'm off tomorrow as well, so it's someone else's problem. No, we're all a team here. But anyway, if you do want to get this, Hannah, seriously, this is the time.
I mean, definitely. My goodness me. Now, this is so fun. As we've just seen on the Microsoft Studio version of these dies are glorious. It's a pop of colour. It's a lot of fun. Just as you've seen with Spooky Street, the artwork is available for a download on highlightcrafts.com, so you can print these and...
This isn't going to hang around.
No.
So, this is not going to hang around at that price. Good grief.
But I mean, we've all got that person in our life who has, you know, their garden as their hobby. Perhaps they take pride in creating gardens. It might be that you make and sell for charity. Again, totally open angel policy on these, and you can certainly do that as well. But again, it's the way that in the studio, beautiful little cards like this really capture the humour.
Yeah, it is.
Of the characters. I mean, you can tell these are probably quite grumpy old men.
do
with their
you know
little
what? I'd
hats
sit
pulled
down with a
down.
cup of tea, have a good old rant.
Yeah, do you know what? They always have a pack of digestives.
Do the
Yeah, 100%.
chocolate ones?
Yes.
Sorry, Hannah. Sorry. I should have assumed some of these have great taste.
Yeah, they
yes,
do.
yes,
At
yes.
their allotment, in their little sheds, the little kettle on the
Bit
side.
Battenberg occasionally.
100%.
Oh, lovely.
But that would be made by the Mrs. Germinator.
Oh, of course it would be. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
This is lovely. This is so cozy. I mean, look, you just want to explore all the details,
Yeah.
all the layers there.
Yep.
They are simply magnificent. Honestly, folks, £31.49. I don't think it should be that price, but I'm not in tomorrow, so tomorrow, when I'm back in on Wednesday, they wanted something else. So, look, honestly, folks, it's 334144. It works out to be £1.50 per die. Sorry, £4.50 per die set it's going to be there. I'm really, really impressed with that. £4.50 per die. Right. 20% of the stock's gone there. That's really, really impressive. So £4.50 per die set, that was per pack we got here, isn't it? Yeah. That is really, really good. Right, so it's 334144. Look, basically, put it this way, you're getting everything there and the online class for £31.49. I'm trying to overcomplicate it. Right, okay, now, the next one, I'm just trying to work out how we got that deal. I can't work that one out, but never mind. But you get a bargain, grab it. Hannah, what have we got next?
We have got the farmyard.
I'm nervous to show the
I'm a little
price.
bit nervous now, yeah, after that last one. But this is our farmyard wibblers. As you've seen, these beautiful characters. We've got a whole host of characters in this one, and they are so cute. We've got our little moo cows, we've got our pigs, we've got our little puppies. And again, with those characteristic long, spindly legs that are familiar from the Wibblers collection.
They're really pretty. And this is great. I think these are the right prices because one, I'd be worried. We've got two great deals now, haven't we? I mean, yeah, this is meant to be saving £34.67 here. It's so good. And the Wibblers, I'm sure people collect these, you know. I'm sure people collect them. It's a wonderful thing. I can tell that Hannah's worried. We're a little bit quiet. We're a bit on edge now, aren't we?
I mean, you know.
Will you get in trouble? Because oh, you're in tomorrow?
I'm in tomorrow,
Oh, sorry,
so
Hannah.
I'm thinking you're okay.
Well, I'll be all right. Doesn't matter. Right, so that's all I worry about.
Do you know what? Do you know what? It's really, really exciting. If you've never tried the Wibblers before, what a fantastic time to come in and just enjoy them, because that price is crazy. I'm just trying to work out how much one die would normally be.
So what's the normal price there? What's the usual price? I can't even work it out.
There must be about, like, £9.99.
It's too late for maths.
It is too late.
£49.96, so that's going to be, let's say about £12 each, doesn't it? £12.49 each, give or take, give or take. Yeah, I mean, for £15.29 for the whole pack, that works out to be now £3.83 each. That's really good. I mean, 20%'s gone. Obviously, that's gone. Now, you're back at 9 o'clock with our Mr. Daniel Bancroft.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to be here at 9 o'clock. One special, sure, hopefully, but these maybe not, actually. At prices like this, I wouldn't be surprised. Right, so 875-835. If you've got any questions, email us in studio@creatingcraft.com. What a fun half hour this has been. It's been brilliant. We got more about halfway through the launch show of brand new Spooky Street. Do you know what, this Spooky Street, it's also Cute Street as well. They've got the balance so right with Halloween, you know. I've seen ultra, you know, like very quite dark, very scary. I've seen really, really cute, but we need something in the middle. I think that's what's been missing. And you know what, the team at Highlight, they've done it so well. In the studio, it's a cracking brand. I love this. The One Day Special, by the way, is all about the dies. It's a cracking set of dies. If you're tempted by it, do not hang around. So yeah, you're going to get the Wibblers. You see the brand new couch at the top. All these are brand new. The skeleton, the most adorable ghost. Okay, never thought I'd say that. The broom. The house is really grabbing my attention. It's really, really good fun. And you get various different sizes, don't forget too. Right, okay. Hannah, what should we do next?
Well, I thought, you know, it would be really fun to show you. We often talk about how you can print your reflection artwork onto different mediums. So I thought, you know what? Let's give it a go.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
So what I've done here, I've used our 140 GSM Pure Print vellum. I nearly lost the word then, but it came to me. And I just love this from a Halloween point of view to give you that translucent quality to the design. So I've gone ahead and printed out on my home printer just the little spooky skeleton and his little friend the ghost, because I thought, do you know what? Ghosts are usually see-through, so let's give that a little go on here. Now I'm taking the die itself. You'll see as we line this up, you kind of get a little bit of the edge of the artwork all the way round. When we place our die, you want this bumpy side of the die facing down into the artwork like so, and we're sticking this in place with some repositionable tape just so it doesn't move around as we're cutting. Your plate combination for your Pro Cut machine is a 3mm plate on the bottom, followed by the magnetic sheet, the die facing up into whatever medium you are cutting into, and finally that 5mm plate on top. And that's super, super important because you want that thicker plate on top to spread the pressure of the rollers through the machine nice and evenly.
I mean, the Pro Cuts have been the talk of the town.
My goodness
me.
me.
For a long time, but especially this weekend. Is the offer still available, by the way, for the Pro Cuts? Because they have been going for £119, the Pro Cuts, during this event. I'm not sure we've got any more stock. I'll let you know if we have.
Okay, so now we've cut out our little designs there. Now they do have quick release holes on the reverse.
By the way, sorry to interrupt, just if you have been away this weekend, if you just joined us, if you're a club member, £119 for the machine. How good is that? Add your P&P, of course, there. Unless you're a Club Freedom member, then you don't pay any P&P. It's really, really impressive, that. I'm blown away. Thanks, Hannah.
That's all right.
It's
Fantastic
quite a
prize,
deal,
isn't it? It is quite a deal. It's something worth definitely saying. And look what you can do. With that, use the dies and then cut out. I mean, that spooky, spooky ghost is just adorable. But because we're cutting on that vellum, it gives you that wonderful translucent quality. And of course, let's just have a look at his little friend there as well, Mr. Skeleton. Just using my poker tool to release the vellum from the design. And there he is. Oh, he's cutting up like one of those magic fish out of a cracker.
They're weird, aren't they?
Aren't they weird? Yeah, there you go.
What does that mean?
I mean, that's, well, my goodness me, look at that.
That means you're in love.
There we go. So there's our little characters. So we can use those in our first card design. So I'm going to pop my plates underneath and swap those out for a nice 8x8.
They are weird, aren't they? Christmas crackers. Fish. the traditional fish. Bizarre, isn't it?
But it doesn't have to just be Christmas, does it? You can make Halloween crackers with this collection.
Could. You absolutely could, yeah.
Because you've got the papers on the Minecraft Studio download. You could cut them out and then decorate with the die cuts as well.
Well, do you know what? We have got emails come in, so if you have any questions yourself, we're going to read some out very, very shortly. Do you know, let's welcome back Hannah.
Aww.
Live television, Create & Craft.
Thanks,
Thanks, Hannah. We've missed you.
Oh, no, I've missed you guys. It's lovely to be back on screen.
Oh, honestly, you explain it so well. It's really inspiring, your demonstrations.
Okay, so what we're doing here, first off, black cardstock. It may seem simple, but you know what? The best thing to do to then grab your colours to really colour coordinate through your mats and layers. And when we talk about mats and layers, we mean our framing devices where our little scene can sit in the middle and it draws the eye to the centre of the design. So here I'm then just adding in our Craftmaster cardstock in purple. So this is the same kind of purple from that artwork. And all we've done is cut that down just a smidge smaller than the black to give you that really, really neat little frame. Onto this, we can frame further. And what we're doing is just taking the carrier sheet of that sticky, folding it over the edge to make a lovely little tab. And that allows me to go in and line everything up without having to stick straight away. It makes sure everything's nice and even. We can then hold and pull like so to stick.
That's really nice.
Isn't it? A little bit of fun.
Oh, do you know what? I love the orange card there. This is really good fun. So this is such a beautiful, beautiful set. You know what? In the Halloween Wibblers collection, so it's all the dies bundled together, £40.49. By the way, if you want some similar cards, actually, to this, yeah, it's a similar set. If you want those kind of colours, then why not? This is, well, it's called Rustic, which is right up my street anyway. But you've got depth there. Thanksgiving colours, perhaps, yes. And you've got autumnal themes there. You know, for £9.44, yeah, 21 sheets. Fantastic stuff.
Love that. Next up, what we're going to do is then work that frame into the centre. So this is one of the papers. We've used our Pro printing paper for this, printed out the scene from the Minecraft Studio designs, and then just a little bit of foam. So it's just 1mm foam on the back. Again, lining that up and creating that little bit of pop. And you see now, by using that really bright sort of burnt orange from the Craftmaster, and it should be available on the website, that Craftmaster pack, that then softens everything. Instead of making it quite dark and overpowering, it then softens the design. From here, we can have a little bit of fun, can't we? We can start adding in, maybe you like clean and simple, and you want just the one character off to one side, then maybe a little sentiment to the top. You could absolutely do that. Maybe you want a few characters on here. So it could be sort of just a whole collection of our Wibblers off to one side. Spooky, spooky ghost flying in to say hello.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Why not?
We talked earlier about how you can use those broomsticks to create a frame. So what we've done here, by creating that extra layer between, or extra thick layer I should say, between the mats and layers, you can create this wonderful idea of framing on that as well. What if you want to pop in a house in the background? So again, you're creating a different look. You're bringing those gates to the foreground, pushing that other house back and adding in a new little point of difference there. And this time around, maybe you want our little spooky witch to feature on the design. Of course, we've then absolutely got that little ghost that we printed
Joy
earlier.
and Vellum, that's ideal, isn't it?
Isn't it gorgeous?
It could be more perfect material for that
It
ghost.
couldn't. I'm going to go ahead and just stick a few of these down just to create a finished card design. And I'm using my bookbinding glue from Pinflair to do that.
Oh, honestly, I love, do you know what? I really want a good old haunted house film, you know. They're the best ones, a good old haunted house. It'd be brilliant.
Yeah, aren't they fun?
Yeah, they are. The Woman in Black was quite terrible.
Oh, that was terrifying, yeah.
Did you know, Daniel Radcliffe, do you know that was filmed a couple of miles away? from here
Really?
Now? Yes, just outside Oundle. It's called Cotterstock Hall.
I did not know
It's
that.
literally down the 605, whatever the road's called. Just literally,
I
down
had
there.
no idea.
Yeah.
That's amazing, isn't it?
They spent a few weeks dressing up, making it look spooky. Cotterstock, I'm pretty sure it's Cotterstock Hall. Honestly, it's literally a few miles away from where we are now.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, Belle. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Anyway, what's your favourite scary film? Email us in, or what terrifies you? What did you watch once and you think, well, I'm never watching that again?
Ooh, probably Blair Witch Project.
I watched that recently. That's one of my favourite horrors, actually. I watched that earlier this year.
That's quite
Paranormal Activity.
scary.
I loved that, actually. That's brilliant.
I don't know.
They're
There's
good
something,
horrors. I
there's
like the
something
psychological
quite-
ones where you don't really see it.
Yeah, and then it's left up to your imagination, isn't it,
Yeah, I
to
think
really
so.
start creeping yourself out. But there's something fun about a jump scare, isn't there, really?
I don't know. I could do without those, Hannah, to be honest.
Really?
I'm just on edge. It ruins the film for me, too. Insidious on Direct Sides. I think I've seen that years ago. Grudge is quite terrifying.
There we
Anyway.
go. So, all I'm doing there, I've popped my little ghosty on. Once that glue dries, it will go clear. Let's then pop our little house on, but we're going to lift him from the background just to create that point of difference between the layers. And a little bit of foam, like so. And it's just fun, isn't it? It's just a little bit of fun. You know, it could be you're putting this, as we've said, onto a scrapbook page or a memory book, for example. Having the elements sort of hanging over the edge makes it feel like it's coming towards you. Just looking for my glue gel, switching over from my flat glue to my 3D glue. This little witch has already been decoupaged. And we're just adding that in. So we've got the balance there, you've got the more sort of direct image there with that house, with the witch in front. Her little feet are grounded. You then tying into, of course, her broomsticks travelling around the centre. And of course, our little ghosty cut from the vellum just to the top corner there.
And that is fantastic.
Thank you.
Honestly, and just relax with it. Just have fun with it. And you can make and sell with it too. And so we've got plenty of time. So if you're buying it tonight, they're ready to go back at Highlight Glass. So these could well be posted out tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, so there you go. So order it right now. You're going to have this literally in a few days. You know what? It's been brilliant. I'll give you a moment, Hannah.
Thank
so I should
you.
get reset. Thank you so much indeed. We've got some emails to read out very, very soon, so bear with. But if you have just joined us, this is really, really special. In fact, should we do an email now, actually? Right, why not? Right, we've got a few. Fran's been in touch. Fran, thank you very much indeed. He says, good afternoon, Charlie and Hannah. Lovely seeing Hannah. There you go. I second that. A couple of projects using Spooky Street. Such lovely characters. Right, Highlight Crafts are very generous with their tutorials on products. John, they are, aren't they, actually? That's a very good point, Fran. Here's some images from Fran. They're brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Door hangers there. Oh, do you like the card? I do like that. You know, they are really, really good fun, aren't they? So don't forget, if you go for the USB and the dies, then this is the sort of thing you can achieve. You can go really large if you want to. They're absolutely brilliant. But yeah, Fran, thank you very much for another email in. Right, who's this from? This is from, I think it's pronounced Punham. Is it Punham from Dundee? I hope I pronounced that right. Thanks, Punham, who says, hi, Hannah and Charlie. Absolutely love the spooky collection. Definitely thinking of buying this collection. Can you please explain how the witch's hat is made? Thanks for a fantastic show. Is that right, Hannah? So how is that made?
Do you know what? I can do one better.
Oh, this one here?
Actually, Punham, which is great. So the witch's hat has been designed by our wonderful design team member, Kath. Thank you so much, Kath. Kath is actually in the process of writing a step-by-step blog for you for this one. So that will be up on the website either next week or the week after.
The plot thickens, by the way. It was hiding those.
Yeah.
Yoink. But seriously, they are. Oh, they're like little, they're eyeballs in there. Jelly eyeballs. It's a funny time of the year, Halloween, isn't it? That's really, really good fun. Look, if you like to go for the dies, grab it. Whilst you're saving that money, whilst you're saving £15.47, you do get, you get the free gift, by the way, when you get the one-day special. You get the dies and you get an embossing folder, but that's only if you're a club member, OK? So if you want to get free gifts, and who wouldn't, then do buy the one-day special while you can. It might be these designs, they might be completely different, but you get dies and a folder like that. Right, do you know what though? If you're not a club member and you want to come to the NEC for the massive craft event, it's like the craft event of the year, then you get a discount and a 3 years worth of club membership. Well, if you're wondering what it's all about, check this out.
Do you want to discover a whole new world full of creative inspiration? If the answer is yes, then join us for the Creative Craft Show at Birmingham's NEC from the 31st of October to the 3rd of November. See the latest craft supplies, exclusive product launches and expert demonstrations. Tickets will also allow you entry to the sister shows Sewing for Pleasure, Simply Christmas and Cake and Bake International, so there's something for everyone. Club members, you'll save 50%, and non-club members, you'll save 30% off the full ICHF retail prices. So what are you waiting for? Order your tickets online today at creatingcraft.com and search for The Creative Craft Show. We look forward to seeing you there.
Joe, busy show. Thank you so much indeed. We love Halloween, especially with art like that. Well, Joe, the offer we've got here now, this, I don't know, surely it's not a mistake, but it could be. But anyway, in a nutshell, you're saving £81.43 as a club member when you buy all this. Joe, as a crafter, Hannah, why would you be buying this? Why would you really want this in your stash?
I mean, it just ticks all the boxes, doesn't it? For that sort of price, that's incredible. But also, we all have someone in our family who is that green thumber, who loves their gardens, or perhaps you like making to sell, you like making for charity. This gives you another bow to your string, doesn't it? It's a really, really, really fun little collection. And just the comedy of it, it's so cute.
It really is.
Yeah.
Do you know, I honestly think my parents will actually love this because they're keen gardeners, especially my mum. They're both equally. They always work hard in the garden. This should be so good to them. Look, the detail you've got here is just... It's magnificent, isn't it?
It's really, really sweet, isn't it? It's a lot of fun. And we often get asked, you know, what kind of cards can I make for the males in our life? This is great for them. This is a lot of fun. Yeah,
I think so. You know, we could observe these for ages, OK? I'm conscious of the time. We've got about 14 minutes left on this show. So £31.49. So it's 334144. That is a bargain. So it's in the studio. Yeah, we love this brand. We really do. So all the dies, online class. There you go. Class is ready to go. How do we get that, by the way? How do we?
It will probably be either a leaflet in your parcel with a link to the URL for it, or it will be a link through your account.
Your account there, your email there. But do you know what? 40% of that has gone. Right, the next bundle we got here, we can't ignore this one either. This is a really, really fun set. So if you like the thought of Wibblers, maybe you've been collecting Wibblers, maybe you're just getting started with your collection, this is a great opportunity now in that respect. Yeah,
this is a fantastic opportunity. Again, you've got all those characters, and don't think, okay, I'm just seeing the designs on the front. There are actually multiple dies within these. So you've got your 3 dies, or I should say 3 die cuts for your characters. You've got your wagon. You've then got nested dies for your barrels, so several different sizes, and 2 different sizes of the smaller Wibblers there as well.
Really cute job. £15.29. Works out to be £3.83 a die there. That's brilliant. So any questions, just email us in. So yeah, it's 875835. A few other deals, by the way, before we revisit the USB. We got a big collection here from Two Red Robins, actually, on the show. You may have seen this yesterday or felt the last few days, I can't remember when it was. But when you put this in your basket, as a club member, it'll be 68.80. That's fantastic, folks. Oh, hello, and you get a free die set worth £600. Oh, now they're the Skittles, aren't they, I think, if I remember rightly? It's not on there. But you do get a set of, you do get a die set for free. Oh, there they are. So yeah, bottom left. There you Skittles. That's the free one. Okay, other deals for you. Right. Oh yes, the mechanical pencil set. Right. When you pop it in your basket, it's £13.49. I honestly would want it just for the set. In fact, I don't think that does it justice. Actually, can we show this? Would that be good? Because this is actually the mechanical pencil set.
Yeah, and they are fantastic.
They're
really,
brilliant.
really great, precise, wonderful. And do you know what? There's something so lovely about having pristine stationery, isn't there?
You'll get on very well with my sister. She's exactly the same, you know, both of them. So you know what? I would happily pay the price on your screen for that, or the price you'll be paying when you go to checkout. £13.49 club price for this and the notebook and planner. Oh, a nice fresh planner, Hannah,
really,
too.
really fun. Yeah, absolutely. So this takes you through all the journey of the original Two Red Robins. You've got little stories in there from our lovely Stephanie, places to add your notes. I have one lovely customer that I know very, very well who comes to all of our festivals and our academies.
Right.
And she's created it as like a journal book. So she takes pictures of her
nice.
projects that she's made, puts little notes about them, and then we all sign her book for her as well.
How about that? Oh, that's really good to know. So there we go. You can see it's a really, really good deal. £13.49. Once again, you won't see the prices until you go to checkout the special prices. Right, we've only got about 10 minutes to go. The brand new USB, by the way. Yes, it's Minecraft Studio and SVG files, all on one USB. So if you want art to match the dies, if you've got a scan and cut too, you've got the SVG files for that. Even if you haven't got a scan and cut yet, you'll be absolutely sorted with them. Hannah, this is a must buy. If you're going for that one day special, the dies, if you can add this into, it's worth doing.
Yeah, it's just going to expand your crafting with your dies as well. So within our Spooky Street, we've already seen on the boards themselves, you get backgrounds, you get the digi-stamps, you get the scenes, but let's just have a little play with this. So on the USB itself, you also have the graphics program, Minecraft Studio, and I thought it'd be fun just to do a little design. Let's just drag and drop one of those artworks. So here we have that spooky, spooky house in the background, lovely sort of misty, foggy, spooky look to it there. Again, really ablaze with the lamp there, and then you've got the windows all alight as well. But because we're working with our Spooky Street Minecraft Studio, we can go into our scene building, and here you've got all of our little characters and things. So say we want to include our little guys. I love this. I think he's so cute.
Can you change the transparency?
Absolutely. So
for the ghost.
Let's make him a little bit bigger by using the bounded boxes around this little circle. Just tilt him a little bit. Nice. And then we can go over into the effects.
See, doesn't that fit? It works, doesn't it?
Look what we can do.
Oh, Hannah.
We can take the opacity down. Do you know what? You can have hours of fun. Isn't it? Part of the fun with Minecraft Studio is the actual playing around. It might be that you want to test out designs before you use your die cuts and things like that.
Ideas first,
yeah, absolutely.
You're not wasting card, doesn't matter.
You're not.
Throw it on,
not.
see if it works.
But things like the little pumpkin here, why not make it super small? Why not have it as part of the design in the background like so? We can then go to the effects, we can go to the saturation, drop that down slightly so it's not as bright, and it starts sinking into the background. Maybe just drop that brightness as well. And there, you're now looking like that whole design already had that pumpkin there. If you wanted to, you could create a whole row of pumpkins by copy and pasting those pumpkins as they come down the stairs, copy, paste, and it's going to create lots of little pumpkins there for you as well. And it's just fun. Look how many you can create. Again, with those bounding boxes around the design, you can change the size of the pumpkin, but it might be you want other elements from those files as well. Maybe our little skeleton has just made an appearance. Maybe he's going to be smaller because he's in the background. Maybe he's going to be big because he's in the foreground. It's totally up to you when it comes to this. It might be that you want him sort of, I don't know, relaxing next to the lamppost there, but he's not facing the right direction. Right click, flip that image horizontally, and now he's part of the scene. like
Honestly,
so.
it looks like it's always belonged there, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
So it's just sizing, isn't it?
It's just sizing. Again, we can have our little characters, our little witch, for example, maybe our little pumpkin man as well, but you are in full control of the size. You can go super, super big. And look how none of the detailing is lost on that as well.
Quality images.
Really sweet. Now, of course, what we could do, if you wanted, you could carry on that spooky vibe. Maybe we don't want our little pumpkin witch girl there. Maybe we want him to look more like a ghost. Same thing again, back into those effects and drop that opacity down. And now you're creating almost like that, I don't know, Headless Horseman kind of feel to that pumpkin design.
Do you know,
there.
that terrified me actually, Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow is scary.
Freaks me out. Oh,
Really spooky.
Freaks me out.
Now, what about if you wanted to
Christopher Walken.
just take a few things
Yeah, he's the
out
Headless Horseman, isn't he?
and
It's an easy role.
maybe
No, I'm joking.
think about just positioning. Think about the edges of the Minecraft Studio as being your work mat. We can have a lot of fun. You're not limited just to what is in here. You have got all sorts of things, all sorts of ways of using this design. Oh, excuse me, where did you go, little circle? Are you at the top? Yes, you are. Here. What about taking just sections, and if we have that, keep the inner
Just like a viewfinder, that thing.
view, little finder, and then of course you could have your characters around and create full card designs.
So you
on
can make
here too.
card kits with this.
You could,
know?
absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Lots and lots to play with in here. And of course, you can save these as Minecraft Studio files. You can save these as JPEGs. Again, as we've discussed, print them onto whatever medium you want to work with as well. And just keep going, just having fun and auditioning your ideas with those as well.
And you got time now for Halloween this year to get it home. You'll have this in a few days if you order it tonight. And you know what, just start playing.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Maybe you want this as a sort of spooky moon behind your
Should I
house.
have that just to stick on the wall or something?
You
I don't
could-
know.
Yeah, you've got full control. Bring that to the front.
Bunting. But
Create your
pumpkin
designs.
bunting.
Pumpkin
Cut that
bunting,
out.
you could.
Why
Yeah,
not?
yeah,
That's what I've been living without for
absolutely.
ages, for too long, without pumpkin bunting. Right, £9.50 off the SVG and the Minecraft Studio USB. So they get £9.50 off again. It's so good. By the way, here's some of your favourite items of this show, because it's not just like the one-day special. We have got a big bundle of actual 3D ornamental pumpkins, but you can buy the small one on its own, the 9cm one, the paper mache, right, £8.99. Or less in the club, of course. Now, you've also got the farm arms, the Wibblers. These are really, really cute. There's actually a pack of 4 dies when you see it here. So there you go. So is it 1 die for the actual Wibblers, or is that 3 in 1?
So you've got 3 of the bigger ones and then 2 sizes of the smaller ones there.
How good's that? So it's a lot of die, isn't it? There we go, yeah, £16.99. Anyway, look, bargain prices all over these. The Germinators are so fun. Right, the bench is something so cute about this. The wheelbarrow, the flowers are so humble. £34.99. You're saving £77.93, even more. Yeah, £81.43 off if you're a club member. Right, we have got, what's the time? We've got a few minutes left. Right, so then, for those who's joined us, Hannah, the one-day special, let's recap. What exactly do we get for money here?
Okay, so this is our next collection from the Wibblers range. If you're not familiar with the Wibblers, these are our characters with their long, spindly, wibbly legs, and they are super cute. But this is the first time you're going to see them in the wonderful Halloween design Spooky Street. We've got the house, we've got the broomstick, and of course our characters who are just adorable. As far as Halloween designs go, this is super cute.
I think it's one of my favourites. I'm not just saying that because we're here now, because I think you've got a little bit mysterious. It's cute. Do you know, it reminds me a little bit of Gorgeous, you know, from Santoro, London. A little bit like that. There's something cute about it. And there's a little bit Tim Burton-y.
Yeah.
This has a